today's YouTube video. I am still setting up. Well, I had to set up the camera. We're just gonna do it this way for the time being. Um, I'm in the new YouTube room. Still not set up yet. It's probably gonna take me to October to really get started on the remodel because that's when I'll have 9 days to work on it from being on vacation. Anyways, so it's really early in the morning. I actually got a head start instead of being lazy and pressing snooze on my alarm button. I ended up just getting up. I actually got up before my alarm because one of my cats actually jumped down from the dresser right on top of me and literally woke me up that way. The rude awakening. So I knew this day was going to be a doozy already from the get go. So I hauled my fanny into the shower. Hair's still drying. Still, ugh, the hair. I have this fan right down here, giving me the natural blow dry for as long as I can. It's been freaking hot around here today. This past few weeks, it's been like unbearably hot. Where I haven't wanted to do much of anything around my house. But it cooled down enough last night to just get started on some dishes and clean the sink out and sweep the kitchen floor. Like it's like when it's so hot you don't want to do anything. You know. Mm, coffee. Anyways, um, so this past week has been a little bit of a challenge and a half. Um, I hate to say it, but I don't think my main manager is doing his job right because we run out of stuff. It's like we're not stocked on things. Yet he won't hire an official assistant manager to help him out with that. He doesn't have to do everything. Um, so instead of bugging him for like the millionth time, make me the assistant manager, make me RGM, and you become the area coach. I decided I wasn't gonna bug nobody for nothing because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Also, this week has also brought like a new set of challenges. We have three brand new day zero people and three managers, and they didn't know. These people don't know how to do things. So none of the managers got breaks. One of my managers worked 7 hours, no break, another 8, and me 9.5 with no break. So it's been very stressful this past week alone. Um, I've been working on the Papillon library site little by little, but I haven't put that much effort the past couple of weeks, to be honest. I've just been very busy with just trying to catch up on getting my rest because apparently work is killing me and beating me up to the Shrita. You know. So we're under a lot of pressure at work to be perfect 24/7. You know, no complaints, all that stuff. And we get one complaint, it's like the end of the world. You know. And then there's something that's happening which my other coworkers have noticed. Say, for example, I will close with another manager and they will do the inventory count. If they get it wrong, they're not blamed. I am, which I don't think is fair. And it used to be back in the day we used to point fingers at each other, like, oh no, she did it. No, he did it. No, no, no. No, it's just like I've been working with my coworkers and saying, no, we are a team. We're not here to throw each other under the bus. You don't want to work with somebody between 6 hours and plus hours and have it become awkward because you feel like they're going to attack you. You have to be feeling like you have to be defensive. So I had a long talk with my boys at night. And I said, you know what? If you guys make a mistake, I'm not going to be throwing you guys under the bus. You know what I mean? If you guys missed on the count, I'll just put it in and let my main boss figure it out from there. And just not say anybody's name. Because I have a problem with another one of my coworkers that constantly does that shit all the time. Oh, coffee is yummy. Oh. Anyway, I keep complaining about work and I keep reviewing my blogs over this. It makes me think about why am I even there? You know, I keep trying to reevaluate like where I'm at in any part of my life. And I'm just noticing that um, the more I get fed up, the more I lash out. So I lashed out on my boss the other day. I sure did. I sure did lash out at him. I didn't mean to, but I meant to. You know what I mean? I meant to because I was really pissed off. But I didn't mean to because I didn't want him to show him that I was a little weak for a moment. You know, I got pissed off because he ended up deciding to call me out over everybody else's mistakes. Yet I'm not assistant manager. Usually the assistant manager gets blamed for everything, even if they didn't do it at my place. And I'm not assistant manager. I decided that I'm not going to go for my safe certifications. Not at this moment, not the way that I'm feeling. I want to get safe certified, but I don't know if I'm going to be with this company for long. With all the pressure and drama for no reason, and my main boss not ordering the amount of items that we need for our inventory count, and he won't hire an assistant manager to do so. And then he gets frustrated when we run out of, I don't know, supplies, wrappers, bags, onion, no, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Things that we need to make the food with. And then he gets mad because he's under pressure from his boss. And I can understand being pressured, but you don't need to take it on people that have, it's not their fault. It's your fault. And instead of taking ownership and saying, I'm sorry, my bad, I'm working on it, it's just like a whole lot of non-apologetic stuff. I still have a problem with that one coworker. Everybody has a problem with her. Everybody. Um, but we're all just keeping our mouths shut because apparently my boss has hired her cousin and her other cousin. Hired direct family. So we're all stuffing our feelings inside. We can't vent or lash out or whatever because my boss is too busy hiring her family. And we're not afraid to say things to people's face. At least I know I'm not. I'm not afraid to tell you to shut the hell up to your face. Or I can tell you you're full of dog crap. Or I'm not afraid. Let's just say that. This job has really pushed me out of my shell. It has pushed me out of my shell. I mean, before I used to be to the point to be passive and just like let people walk all over me, so to speak, and be trying to be friendly, but at the same time observing like people and how they behave, keep my mouth shut, like hunting, like a huntress, and like people's behavior, like how they react and how they do stuff. But now it's just like if I don't like something, I tell you to your face, and I'm quick. I don't like this. Change it. Well, I try to be a good teacher and I try teaching people how to do the right thing, but I'm not perfect either. You know what I mean? I do make mistakes. I'm not Mrs. Perfect or Mrs. Know It All because in life you're always learning or you're dying. So the moment you think you know everything, you're starting to die. And Goonies never die. Um, so I'm mentally preparing for this day. Yeah, I've been mentally preparing for this day because I had 2 days off, and a lot. This whole week has actually the last 2 weeks have been extremely stressful to the point that I can't get through the day without an energy drink because I'm so exhausted at the end of the day. I have to keep pushing that last bit of energy, and my give a f meter has been broken. If I wasn't paid so well and I can't find another job that pays as much close by, I would have found another job already. But as it is, I am the highest paid worker besides my general manager. I am second on the payroll as in the amount. I also get bonuses, I get benefits, I get dental insurance and health insurance and stuff like that. And once me and Sean get married, this April or May, I'll be able to put him on my insurance too. It'd be a great tax break too. Instead of losing money and giving money to the IRS, I'll be getting money back from the IRS for once. So, I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, it's like early in the morning. Well, I'm making great time. Considering I don't need to leave for 40 minutes, and all I have to do is just put my hair up, put my shirt on for work, and grab my stuff and go, and grab my sandwich. So this is the YouTube room I want to show you guys. Sean bought this. This is a black light rug, and he bought a black light, which is right there. When we get done, the walls will be bright white. And I'm changing the light fixture in here. I'm going to be changing it out. We're probably going to be installing another fan, like one of those ones. And the same one I have in my living room, which I love a lot. My window, we're probably going to keep the little drapings here. The, the drape, meaning the blanket. But this whole wall, it's going to be bright white after we wash the walls. There used to be a board over here, and like a cork board, like you could put like notes on. Oh wait, it's right there. Here we go. It's right there now. He moved it. Anyways, so he moved that. So when I put my green screen up, which is this guy, it rolls up from the bottom up. It's pretty easy. This thing right here, this case right here, this whole thing is my green screen, and it is tall enough for even Sean. Because Sean's 6'5". He's really tall, really tall. No, he's 6'6". That's fine. Yeah. So, I can't wait for October. I'll be able to remodel this room. I'm going on vacation um, from the October 19th to the 23rd. I'm going to get married. That's when we decided we're going to get married. We decided how we're going to do our honeymoon. We may not have an official ceremony because I haven't had a vacation in 3 years. Okay, I've been working at this place. January 20th will be my third year, and I haven't had one break. I haven't had time off, like vacation. I haven't had much of a moment to breathe. Um, so it'd be a good time to go get married. Then my birthday is 2 days before I go on vacation. No, one day before I officially go on vacation. And then when I come back, I'll have 2 more days off because guess what? It will fall on my days off. So that won't be returning back until 25th of October, I believe. Don't quote me. But it'd be Saturday morning. I'll be opening again and doing my normal typical thing. Running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and I kind of chose that because it's slower. They can afford to let me go. They don't need to have so many people on deck anyway because we're slower in October, especially as it's towards like the winter months. I kind of hope it snows this year. I was disappointed the last year it didn't snow. But October, we're going to have to chop wood, go through our forest, pick up any dead leaves and dead branches and kindling and fire hazards. And it'd just be a really good time just to be able to clean up the forest. But today it feels like it's already going to be a challenge. So I got to figure out how am I going to overcome this challenge. First, it starts here. Challenges start here. And they also get one in here, too. Like 90% of your successes and are planned in your brain. And any problems are managed and handled and solved in your brain. So the key is to stay calm. So I'm just not wanting to go to work so early. If it wasn't for my other coworker not doing her part, I could be getting up on a Saturday at 7 o'clock in the morning and be out by 8:30 to be at work at 9. But no, she can't do her job according to my general manager. So now I'm opening jobs early in the morning. I have to show up early because Mr. J will set up that line so fast. I won't be able to count my inventory right for the previous night. So I just have to prepare myself to be jolly. I have to prepare myself to have a good attitude. I have to prepare myself to try to be able in the mindset of being able to problem solve quick on my feet. Um, the one good thing about my job is that it gave me a backbone. Like I said, I wouldn't defend myself. I would just be like quiet to myself, and people would do shit to me. I'd be like keeping it inside, but be pissed off, you know, and I would act like it wasn't bothering me, and then I'd be angry when I get home. Now it's the other way around. Now I tell people to their face, fuck off, shut the fuck up, I don't want to hear your bullshit. And people go, whoa, Lisha never cusses. Well, you've picked the trigger and you've done pulled it. Uh, so now I've just been quick to the wit, with these people on the backbone, not letting people push me over. It's kind of ironic though, because I used to be so quiet before and so introverted and observant of people, but I'm still observant. It's just the fact that I just don't take nobody's crap anymore. And people were like used to like it took me to finally to dislocate my wrist. I don't know if you guys remember, but a few weeks ago, my hand was wrapped. And what ended up happening, not only did I sprain my wrist, I also dislocated it. And I don't like going to the doctor. And I battled my cancer. That was the last time I wanted to go to the doctor if I didn't need to. The last time I sprained my ankle, but that was a different story. That was very painful, extremely painful. I couldn't even walk. Anyway, so I sprained my ankle, and then I popped it back in place myself. And I'm healed. I went to work in pain. It took that. It took me to physically hurt myself really bad at work for me to start snapping at people. Because people just lazy as hell not sweeping the floor. That's how I felt, because people didn't sweep the floor and I slipped on paper. Instead of complaining about a problem, I ended up, dealing with the problems. Or instead of internalizing my problems and not saying nothing about it, now I'm saying something about it. I don't even tolerate crap from my general manager anymore. I tell him, no, I'm not listening to this. I don't tolerate it. And it took me a lot to get to this point. It took me to sprain my wrist. And for people not doing their job and me constantly going behind them and doing their job for them on top of my own job, which is not fair, to be honest. So instead of being like pissed off and frustrated about it, I ended up just being quick to the wit and standing my ground and not letting people talk at me. I got one of my coworkers said, Lisha, you need to stop micromanaging me. You know what I told him, which I would not normally would have done? I'll micromanage you if I damn well want. You know. And he's like, and he told me, why? I said, well, I'm not afraid to fire you if I need to. Well, I'll just quit. Oh, well, goodbye. He shut up so fast because I wouldn't give in to any one of his catch-22s. And he couldn't back me into a corner. It's not the first time I have closed my store by myself. Okay? I've also closed the store with one other person. Normally we have 3 we close with. And me and her, we killed it. Me and my work sister, we killed it. Oh yeah, we slayed it. And then the next day we had an inspection. And guess what? We got 100%. That's how we slay. Anyways. So also lately I was talking to you guys about how I'm the only manager that opens and closes with non-manager people. And I actually was working with a brand new day zero person, and one that I have only worked with one other time, and me as a manager, and having to teach this day zero person how to make food and how to do the dishes and how to get out. And I did majority of the dishes for this person because I didn't want to overwhelm this person because I'm very fast when it comes to dishes. I'm fast. I'm the fastest washer in the West and East and the mid. I'm the fastest washer in the United States. Okay, if I want to get out and I want to go home and there's a crap ton of dishes, those dishes will be done in 5 minutes. I don't care how many days. So my boss has been giving me all these like challenges my way. And I'm just hoping that this day is not that much of a challenge. I just wish I could just have like a little bit of a breeze, a little bit of a break, kind of, just like a little bit of, a breath of fresh air at work. I normally enjoy my job, but lately I've been giving new people. I've had to train in the middle of rush and trying to keep my drive-through time, try to keep my labor, my inventory count, trying to keep the store clean, making sure it's nice and stocked for the crew in the morning when they come on in, so they don't come into a half-assed, dirty restaurant that they clean up. And oh my gosh, the inspector might come in at any moment. So you don't have to worry about that. All you gotta do is just go in, do their normal job, and that's it, and then enjoy their day. Not to add stress to another person's day. Like my whole couple weeks have been, I'm also not wanting to go to work. I just don't think it's fair that someone gets a chance to screw up so bad and I end up having to go in early. But the only advantage of this is that I get an extra hour. So from 7 to 3 instead of 9 to 4. I get an extra hour. So that's an extra 2 hours a week in pay. So that's like $40-something, extra. That's like 2 bags of cat food. That's how I look at it. I look at it as my cat food money. And speaking about cats, my cat, the blind cat that my neighbor Marie, we asked her if she wanted him back, after she stole him initially from me. Well, apparently she doesn't want him back, which I think is a BS kind of move, but at the same time, I'm happy because I wanted my cat back anyway. But I think it's a BS move because I know he's an adult cat and he's blind. And in order for a blind cat to know their territory, or mostly blind, I think it's all blind in one. I think he's got clouded, really bad cloudy vision in the other. He marks, he pees. That's probably why she doesn't want him, because he does that. I It's something I've worked with my cats before. But she's got like gobs and gobs and gobs of baby kittens, like she's breeding cats or something. I'm not here to breed cats. I'm here to save cats. You know what I mean? All my females but two are fixed, and that's like 18 females I have fixed. You know, I believe in spaying and neutering. I believe in, because it helps with the overall population. You know what I mean? It does not have them explode, and you're feeding more cats. Before you know it, you're spending $800 a week on cat food. You know what I mean? And it won't stop. And then people are going to shoot these animals because, a lot of people don't like cats, or don't like animals. So, I just don't want to get ready for work. Cries. Anyways, just trying to mentally prepare myself for today. And I don't want it. I don't know why I rubbed my eye. I just ruined my makeup. Oh well. See, I ruined my makeup. I got that. It's a cream based. I ended up smearing it. Oh well, I'll fix it. I'm gonna go. You guys have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, poke and pride. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully I don't murder anybody today. Or tell anybody off again. Okay. Bye bye.